It's 3 a.m. You just won a game with your favorite hero, Pudge. That dopamine hit? Still fresh. You've got work tomorrow. You're exhausted. You know you should sleep. You are confused. You should click on that juicy Find Match button or quit and go to sleep. But then, you whisper to yourself, just one more game, and boom. Just like that, you're back in the loop. This is not just a game. This is Dota 2, and no one really plays just one game. Here's why. Dota 2 isn't just a game. It's a complex psychological web designed to keep you engaged. And the urge to increase MMR so that your rank goes up to next medal keeps you addicted to it that you can't stop playing. Every action in Dota 2, be it landing a last hit, securing a kill, or winning a match, triggers a release of dopamine, wanting to play more. This creates a feedback loop where your brain craves the next hit, pushing you to play just one more game. But here's the twist. You don't always win. Valve doesn't want you to win every game, because every time you win, you think, I'm getting better. Just one more.
There's some good in this world, Mr. Fertile.
And again, you play another game. And if you lose, your brain just want to get revenge, and eventually, you play one more game. So you are tied to play a lot of Dota beside to the factor of winning or losing. Psychologists call this variable reward. This game wasn't just designed to be fun, it was engineered to be unforgettable. Matchmaking systems that punish and reward you, just enough to keep you hooked. Customizable cosmetics that let you inject personality into your addiction. Even voice lines turned into micro dopamine slots. Ranked system that teases progress, but resets constantly. Dota 2 isn't a game. It's a long-term psychological stress test disguised as a hobby. Dota isn't like a casual mobile game you play while eating snacks. It's a full-blown mental battleground. It's a great game to test your mental stability and patience. This is why this game is top 1, because not everyone can play this game. Every match is different. Different drafts, different teammates, different mistakes. But one thing stays the same, that feeling of being this close to greatness. That's why it's so hard to play just one, because in Dota, every game leaves a question. What if? What if I landed that stun? What if we had one more smoke gank? What if we only played that team fight better and secured the game? This game teaches us the level of persistence of proving ourselves. But at the end of the day, we all love Dota for its memorable moments and exciting adventure. Late night Dota with 5-man party with your friends on a Saturday night hits different. Intentionally hooking enemy hero to kill, steal from your friend, and then laugh the heck out of it. Feels good manner, stacking neutral creeps for your buddy to farm never gets too old. And even if you lose, it does not feel that bad because you're playing 5-man party with your buddies. Dota is all about engaging, and it is more fun when you play with your friends.
Yeah, Bumble not throwing the game.
+1.
Even Dota itself says, Dota is best enjoyed with friends. So my point is, don't make this game too complex by taking it too seriously. Because at the end of the day, it is just a video game you play after your long day just to have fun, right? I understand that it sucks to lose. I was also addicted to this MMR thing. I wanted to increase my MMR, but we all forget the main idea of this game is to play it to the fullest. Look, Dota teaches us teamwork, simplicity, good communication. But instead of focusing on these things, people tend to flame each other. And this is why the game has become too toxic to play. And that is the reason most players are leaving this game. So the next time you say, just one game of Dota, stop lying to yourself. You're not playing one. You're signing a contract. Win or lose, you're locked in. And that's just the Dota curse. But let's be real for a second. For many of us, it's not just a game anymore. It becomes a habit, then a routine, then a need. That's when Dota turns into an addiction. You wake up, and Dota's the first thing on your mind. You skip meals for one more match. You cancel plans just to grind MMR. Even when you're not playing, you're watching replays, reading patch notes, or thinking about your last game. And when you're losing, you don't stop. You queue again to fix it. And when you're winning, you ride the high and queue again to keep it going. This loop, it hooks you. Dota isn't just a game anymore. It becomes part of your identity. And honestly, that's kinda scary. Dota is designed in a way that it always gives you hope. You think next time will be better. You convince yourself, my teammates were just bad. Next game, I'll carry. It's like a casino. One big win, and suddenly you forget all the pain. And that's what makes it addictive. Because no matter how tilted you get, deep down, you believe your perfect game is waiting in the next queue. So, yeah, you can't play just one game of Dota, because Dota isn't just about winning or losing. It's about chasing a feeling. The thrill, the dopamine, the chaos, the comeback. And once you've felt it, you'll always come back. Because it's never just one game of Dota, it's a cycle, it's a trap, it's a love-hate story we keep rewriting, one match at a time. In December 2013, when Valve introduced ranked MMR, it was a new experience for Dota players. Because back then, people used to play for fun and not care about anything.
Dota is a weird game.
And obviously, no toxicity. But after the release of the MMR ranking system, everyone started chasing MMR, and it ruined the true meaning of playing Dota. People started to get angry over MMR matches. The competitive Dota scene felt pressured to get more complex, but also more entertaining. Because of this, the prize pool also started to increase every year, making it the #1 and biggest prize pool esport game to ever exist. Many people started to grind MMR just to get into Pro Dota. But getting into Pro Dota is not as easy as you think, which we will talk about in the next video. Playing 14 to 15 pub matches is mind-blowing. Dota has 126 heroes to this day, making it very interesting to play, where you can test things, experiment with different metas, like buying Diffusal Blade on Anti-Mage, or making carry items on Support Lion, or buying Armlet and Dagon on TB to one-shot people. So, my point of view for this game is to enjoy it while it lasts, not stress or care about the numbers of your rank.
No! 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 No!
Because time flies. We used to play World of Warcraft, Reign of Chaos, where Arthas killed his father to become the king of Lordaeron, becomes corrupted by the cursed blade Frostmourne, and ended up becoming the bad guy, also called the Death Knight. And also, he was not a human anymore. Then Frozen Throne came, and people liked it even more.
Finish it. I deserve a clean death.
The nostalgia of playing that game hits very emotional. Many people gave reviews that they liked Warcraft more than Dota 2 because of no toxicity and the story mood of the World of Warcraft. Even the most legendary players of Dota 2 today are mostly from World of Warcraft, which makes it a classic thing to even talk about. Most heroes of Dota 2 are also taken from Dota 1, aka World of Warcraft. I mean, just take Pudge for example. The guy just loves meat. In May 2012, Blizzard challenged Valve's right to the Dota name, arguing that it originated from their game. But after the dispute was settled, Dota came into existence. Now, the question is, what actually happened? That's what we'll discuss in the next video. At first, Dota was not famous and popular, but people loved it because it was just a game with no pressure of MMR or anything else. So everything was going smoothly.
Been used. There's a hook. How? Run all the way back to the base.
But after the release of the MMR system, this game started to shift. It became the toxic game of all time, even to this day. And this just made Dota lose players very often. By time, a lot of people stopped playing Dota. But it's hard to quit because this game is just as addictive as wine. At the end of the day, it all comes to us, how we actually treat this game. It's your choice to either rot your brain and flame everyone, or be calm and have fun and win eventually. So, my question is, did you quit or decide to quit Dota at some point in your life? Or will the love of the game never let us leave it? Also, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the interesting videos coming up next.